Alright, everyone, it's time for another video. Recent updates include the LUNC Classic doll being featured in the media, which is certainly noteworthy. You should definitely click the like button. A significant change has been implemented on Binance. It's amusing how this enraged so many people. There's no secret to what they are doing. We have seen it in action. This is also the entire reason why LUNC Classic exploded in popularity 4 months ago from virtually nothing. If you crave more chills, read the archives. If you're hoping for a cost increase, with all the recent positive developments surrounding Terra LUNC Classic, there's plenty to discuss. So, what I'm seeing right now is that the exchange may decide to implement the tax on LUNC Classic spot and margin trading, and this may be very significant. Apparently, they are really dissatisfied, and she is breaking their promise. Further, I believe there was a breakdown in communication, right? Misunderstandings arose due to a breakdown in communication. No one knew what was happening. And yes, at last, we are gaining insight into what is going on, right? The world is progressing, and we can see it. Concerned that the tax and deposit wouldn't accomplish much, the public expressed their displeasure. Therefore, many were dismayed to learn that the 1.2% tax and deposit burning for withdrawals and deposits wouldn't make much of a difference and would just dissuade consumers from quitting Binance. Binance claims it has merely done what was asked of it in the plan, which calls for a 1.2% tax burn on on-chain transactions like deposits and withdrawals. The largest exchange in the world said that collecting the 1.2% tax is challenging because most of its trades occur off-chain. Binance keeps an eye on how a given letter's recent modifications affect the decision and the network fee on spot and margin classics. Investors were understandably outraged by Binance's move, but the company may have simply been experiencing some communication difficulties. Plus, you just never know. In all honesty, that's why you should never assume anything. Here then is the response they gave. The fact that Cesar did not honor his promise to reverse 1.2% of withdrawals and deposits or discourage individuals from leaving Binance has left everyone feeling very let down. The community has called for the classic burn to be applied to spot and margin trading. But this is not being done. Hi, we instituted a flat 1.2% tax on all financial dealings. Consistent with the idea, we outline the majority of the chain's activities, which makes taxation problematic. For a change, we will be keeping a careful eye on the results and possibly reevaluating our previous choice. Burning tons and tons of terrorism, the classic, is a tall order, and therefore it will be difficult to burn everything that goes on behind the scenes on the Binance exchange. But if it does, it may have a major impact. Many people, I think, will read this and be pleasantly surprised by what they learn. It would be fantastic if their entire class got burned, to my mind. As reported by Community Validator, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao has been criticized for failing to execute the proposed 1.2% tax burn for spots, essentially trading. Furthermore, the majority of burns occur as a result of trading or casual conversation. Having said that, I don't worry too much that people won't follow through with it. Well, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts on the matter. That's what the dudes think.